our last days coming here were really challenging to make it here. And then when we made it here, the waters calmed. We saw the hills covered in forest. Everything kind of opens up and you have that self-assurance of, okay, this is right. I have that for this.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a magical journey. It's going to be exciting.
I'm excited to have you at the Austral Islands. What do you think?
A Parent Wins, an adventure of a lifetime. A global expedition dedicated to collecting stories of environmental and cultural preservation while conducting marine research aboard sailing vessel Resilience.
Right now we are at Onepoto Beach at Wharekahika, otherwise known as Hicks Bay.
And we're just coming off of 3 days or 4 days of being at sea, having a lot of community members here aboard Resilience, doing some pretty incredible work, kicking off, I think, the first step of Moananui Sanctuary.
One of the key goals was around, conscientisation of what's happening on our oceans and climate change, but also giving our hapu the opportunity to come out and experience the Moana, to reconnect with some of those traditional fishing grounds. This is sacred information.
Some people, I think it was their first time out in the water, and to have that amount of trust, in us and for this mission, to me was just something that I'm just so humbled by. And we're out there collecting eDNA and doing whatever data collection we can to help with the mission of protecting this specific area. We had 20 points to cover, which is ambitious, but we learned what that actually means and how much ocean, how much water we covered was really phenomenal.
It's huge, it was huge. From the week, we were able to train 8 local hapu members on how to collect eDNA, and going to the future, this will become a common part of the ocean monitoring. It can tell us so much about what's happening with our fish species and all life in the ocean. So that information will be vital for our whale recovery efforts here on the East Coast.
Yeah, so we've done some tests today and we're really happy that both Auntie and I gave it a go. And so we know that in the future, if Uncle Joe Mac goes out on his boat, we may just go along with him and help him do some more testing in the future.
Absolutely loved this trip out on the boat today. That was very, very special.
Get on the Moana. To me, it's one of my safe places on the sea, so yeah.
I'm glad we got some progress.
Doing some really cool things, learning about eDNA.
The information will hold us steadfast for the future, for our mokoponas.
We had such an awesome day today that we're making history here.
The point of it is being out here. The point of it, why are we out here? Because we love it. Just as important, again, as the science to me was just getting people out there and bringing people back to shore at the end of the day, safely, and that feeling. And we had an auntie when we came into Toko, singing and praying as we came in, and you really feel like, I don't know, there's something about that. It's just about the experience.
To have some of those elders that came on for the first day was really, really important, because they were actually laying the pathway ahead. So there was a lot of singing, there was a lot of prayers. We don't go in and extract without permission, whether we're fishing or whether we're doing eDNA tests. So that was really key. He tohu pai, as we say, it was a good sign. It was auspicious, especially since it was a very rare sighting. It feels kind of like they made that appearance just to say, we love you, we're thankful for what you're doing for us, keep going.
You're on the right path.
You're on the right path. Tangaroa opened the gateway for us. We're driving to create a 12.5 million square kilometre sanctuary to protect whales as they migrate from Tahiti to these shores and other places in the Pacific, because the whale is the tuakana. She is the eldest of the oceans, the firstborn of Hina Moana and Tangaroa, and as the eldest, her role is to keep all of the clans of Tangaroa healthy. And we know that now because science also teaches the same principle. Without the whales, all life in the ocean will collapse. And we have to have our hearts open, which opens our minds to be able to connect to that world which is around us, but many people are not conscious about.
We sail now, in the next few days really, for the Austral Islands and up to the Marquesas.
Ooh, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
The Ave starts here on the East Coast, and you'll be voyaging further to Tahiti, very few Polynesian people are actively voyaging between these routes. So it's a reminder of the amazing navigational knowledge and the voyaging capabilities.
The goal of sailing to these different locations and connecting with people, are you hoping to build sort of a network and bind, unify communities throughout Polynesia? Or?
So that's why we say this Aotearoa Moana voyage is about one pulse, one heart. There's no such thing as seven seas, there is one ocean. You know, the currency here that's really important is love itself.
The people here, and that's what's driving me, is the people that we're meeting and working with, reawakening of a connection to the ocean, to each other, and a way to kind of go forward, because it is ultimately one ocean binding all of us.
Our time on this planet, we must fulfill our functions as kaitiaki, as guardians of our place, from the mountains to the ocean. It's actually about us learning to move with these cycles of nature as our ancestors did. With climate impacts that are happening, these communities are getting cut off from each other, from the national grid. So this effort it all helps to educate, to build that conscientisation, and to help people realise that this is urgent. If we don't act now, not only are we going to lose a lot of our ocean species, but we're actually also going to lose families, and we're starting to see that now.
The metaphor is about perspectives. That's the whole point of the name, is learning from each other's perspective. And I think that's partially based on, if I knew your story, I would love you. I do think if we knew each other and we listen to each other and we understand where each other are coming from, that's the way that we solve climate crisis and solve a lot of issues we see in the world. First, we have to have community. And without that, we're not going to be able to preserve or protect or be good stewards.
When I'm a kuia, when I'm a great-great-grandmother, I want to be able to look outside my window and see the annual migration coming back of all of these whales. It's starting to happen. I know that it's going to happen. That's why we're working not only in Aotearoa but further afield. What we're doing here in New Zealand alone really is not going to be enough. So we have to take a holistic approach, and I think that's what Moananui Sanctuary is achieving.
I'm so excited to have Apparent Winds and Resilience working with Moananui Sanctuary forward on this vision of using accessible, less expensive, affordable, however you want to call it, research equipment in the whole mission, because it gives a pathway for communities that we're working with to just collect data about your home and therefore be able to protect it. So I'm so excited. For us, we look at resilience as a place to share, a vessel to share and to host.
A lot of our people expressing very passionately their love for the ocean. We sang to the ocean. Those are memories that will live with them forever. And I'm sure they'll be raving about it now, so by the time the Resilience comes back in November, you'll be having hangi everywhere. You'll be having people want to host you at their marae, they'll be fighting over you. They'll want to take you up our sacred mountain and show you everything, show off our place, our beautiful home. And that's special, so.
I'm super excited to come back. Yeah, I want to go run around the hills here.
I think it was an excellent interview myself.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
You're just trying to get the whole emotion thing for you.
Do you ever take salt water in your hand and